Go to TAPgiles.com to learn dreams, engage my services, and support the channel.
Yeah, so I made this little demo of pausing the animation of a character when they get to like the end of a line or something. So let's try that out. So now the animation is kind of slowed to a halt, and then press X to continue, and it just carries on, and he does a cartwheel, and then X to finish the animation, and that's it. So here I've just got a animation. There's no logic going on, it's just the animation. And then here is a dialogue box and another dialogue box. That's what gives you the like close and skip. So if you just turn that one off and play time, then I can press X to skip to the end and X to close that thing. But it also has text active. So if we watch that while things are happening, it's on and it stays on until you close it, and now it's off. So if we had a keyframe that set this playback speed of the timeline to 0, then we could power that keyframe, and now while the text dialogue is active, that will pause. So it immediately pauses. If we like put this on the timeline like that, it pauses at the moment this becomes active, and then we close it, and then the animation continues. Yeah, so I'll go into play mode again. So I'm going to press X, and then that disappears once you close it with the close button. And we can have that keyframe on here as well. And we can say like when the latest point of this will be that it has to pause at. So if we say like it's there maybe, then you just put this keyframe there and then go to play mode, and it pauses at that point, and this continues playing and whatever. What we can do then is say I want this text to finish up around the same point, and we can, instead of it suddenly pausing, we can have it pause over time, so it just gets slower and slower as it gets to this point here. So like something like that. So as it goes into this keyframe, if you remove that wire, as it goes into the keyframe, you can see it's more and more powered as it gets to this point here. And then we'll just plug that in again. And then try that. So it kind of slowed into position. And if you make it longer, it will take longer to slow into position as well. So you can really see it exaggerated there. And then press X to close it, and it's immediately playing at full speed. What you could do is say, so I mean that like that. You can have like a slow power down. So if I make that exaggerated as well, so it slows down going into it, and then press X, and it slowly speeds up again. So you can have it kind of smoothly resume the animation. So probably this wouldn't be like in the middle of a wave or at the beginning of a cartwheel or something, but more like it has a bit of animation to say that bit of dialogue, and then kind of pauses for your response, or the character just looks at you or whatever. So so you can just make that less exaggerated like that. And then you just do the same thing over here. And this, by the way, I kind of moved it earlier, but this is like a little gizmo in the timeline. That's where the line of text will finish typing out. So you can just adjust that to say it's going to be there, and then just go like that as well. And then we need to set that to active. It will power the keyframe. And where is that actually going to land? Maybe we land it when he gets upside down. Okay. Slow pause and then resume. And then slow pause and then resume. Yay! So that's quite an easy way of getting that kind of effect. And that's remixable. If you just look for pausing dialogue animation, you can check that out.
Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something interesting. Go to patreon.com/TAPgiles to learn something new every day.